anything that doesn't quite look right? I think we're going to go through it and we'll be fine. And this is Sandra Deborah.
Thank you all for coming.
And I'll let her tell you what she does.
Thanks for all coming. We have some lovely models that are ready to walk the runway. They've been paired up either with their son or their husband or just a friend. And I'm amazed how lovely they look.
Yes, they do.
During the course of the show, I will stop and interrupt, and I will do a little bit of presentation. As you see in your program, we have a cat presentation, and we have a mannequin presentation. And that's where you'll learn more about me, and you'll learn how I work, and what I do, and why I do it. But right now, we are ready to start the show. The first one on the floor is Miss Mary Valancourt. Well, Madame Mary Valancourt is being escorted by Mr. Martin Lavoie. Thank you very much, Mr. Martin. Thank you. Madame Valancourt, she was at the beautician yesterday getting her hair done. When I came to deliver the clothes, she was in the corner. Her hair was all curled up with curlers. The hair dryer was on top of her head. She saw me walk in the room and she went, "Oh." I said, "Do you want to be a model?" "Yeah." "Do you want to model this one?" "Yeah." So she is going to be modeling the New York design. We have just come out, I've just finished this a couple days ago. My husband actually helped me decor this. He told me to put a little bit of white at the bottom just to kind of balance it out. So men, you do have a good eye on fashion. We'll keep you. Mrs. Mary, are you ready for Marie? Are you ready to walk the runway? Do it nice and slow. Along. There we go. Pump up the volume. Very nice. Do you like it? It fits you well. Mrs. Rita Dable is walking with her husband, Wilfred. Mr. Wilfred is a resident here. They are both formerly from Van Buren. Nice, thank you. Yeah. When we when I met with the models, I was able to take their size, ask for favorite colors. So I was trying to feel them out so I could actually design something for them. Now Mrs. Rita is a very petite, delicate lady. And the first color she told me, she said, "I want nice colors." What's nice? What's nice for me may not be nice for her. So a little bit of digging in and trying to feel her out. I then knew that she needed a crossover. One that crosses over. I think I did it. Her sleeves are actually made from pants, capri pants. time for the walkway. You ready? Pump up the volume. Someday you're going to come back home with me. My husband kept saying, no, you have plenty of stuff at home. Do not bring it back. We were going out to the sporting club one night, and I said, it's coming back. This is a little bit like a gothic level, a little bit of lace, not too much over the edge. It can be worn with jeans, it can be worn with skirts, or with leggings. Really cute top. Thank you, Tara. Next on the runway is Lulu. We'll walk together. Okay. This is her first show. She's 3 years old. Very pretty, and hopefully she kind of shakes things up a little bit, but I think she's waiting for that special dress. Huh? All right, we'll see her back later. We have another model that's ready to come out on the floor for her walkway. She's going to be escorted by her son, Philip. Her name is Tony Markey.
Lisa Bouchard, line 4, please. Lisa Bouchard, line 4.
Mrs. Tony, when we met for sizing and for filling out the card, she told me her colors of choice was bold and bright. I don't think she knew what I meant when she meant bold and bright, but I know what bold and bright is. But it is also a very, very challenging challenging way to create. If you don't put it at the right place, and if you don't blend with the harmony and balance of the shirt, you can kind of make a little bit of soup with it. So, she put me to a challenge, and I think I succeeded. The other thing she shared with me, she had never been asked to walk in a fashion show. But this lady inspires me, and she should inspire every single one of us, because she is
95 years old.
95 years old. All yours. Come up the hall, lady. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yes. Now all the models' clothes, they are given 20% off if they want to purchase them. It is Mother's Day. I know.
No?
Nice. We'll be doing a cat presentation, and that will explain a little bit more of me and what I do with all my scraps. That's okay. Okay. When I cut up and sew different patterns together, I end up with a lot of clothes. The clothes that I made for these ladies, I probably had 6 outfits to make. I pretty much filled a basket, not quite a basket of scraps. Now this scrap stuff can go to the landfills, it can go to the garbage. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because that's not my purpose. I do green fashion. I do green fashion to prevent all the clothes from going to the landfills. Most of the time when I pick up the clothes, I pick up either at the thrift store or I have people giving me the clothes, and it's all post-consume clothes. So some have stains, some have tears. I don't care. I cut around that. That was all post-consume clothes. That's all post-consume clothes. I'm wearing post-consume clothes. Is there anything wrong with it? No. So what I do with the scraps, I do cats. Now my cats do not have a face because they're all shy. So they sit on mantles, they sit on tables, they sit on windowsills, and they're just cats. The sweaters are worn by winter fashion styles. And inside, I don't get that in, I stuff them. So all the scrap material goes inside my cats. I stuff. Put in a wire for my tail, and then you have a cat that is born. This one's Lily, by the way. And this one is William. He's a Scotland foal cat. I thought he looked a little bit Scottish.
Hi, Louie. Hi, Louie.
Hi. Okay. To continue with the fashion show, we have Madame Alen Bouchard for the next model. She's going to be escorted by Mr. Ray, her son. gray outfit. Her choice of color was gray and black. I wanted to put a pop of color in it, so I kind of said, can we put a little bit of seafoam green or blue in there? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't have to twist her arm too much. So I got the design, and I got this floral print that I found, and I was like, I think that looks just like her. And then I'm putting a little rosette on top. But come to find out, you know what this lady does? She's an artisan. She makes necklaces.
Yes.
So I was like, oh no, I felt so bad because now she can't model with a necklace, but she says, I'm proud of my little rosette. Walk the runway, my dear. It's all yours. Thank you. Next on runways, madame. Hermancy. She's being escorted by her son, Harold. Madame Hermancy came to me and we sized her up and we did different color choices and her colors was whatever. Oh my God. I was like, no, you need to give me a little bit of choices. A little bit of choices. So I ended up having to go sit with her in her room. I looked around, talked to her, looked at her decor. I then knew what I had to do. I had to take a drive to Fort Kent at the store, Market Street Co-op, and get one of the items that was for sale there. Only because it had a very magical image of a dragonfly. And the American Indian culture believes that dragonflies bring on good dreams. So when you wear a dragonfly and it sits on your shoulder, all your dreams will come true. Time to walk the runway, my dear. Let it shine. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you. Thank you, Harold. She'd be proud of her. Okay, it is my time to do a mannequin presentation. Yeah. When I start designing, I have these piles of hampers next to me over here. And each hamper has basically a color, either red, blue, purple, black. I try to keep organized like that, so when I'm in my little shop, when I design, it's very quick. So if the lady said she wanted purple, I play with the purple basket. If the lady wanted black, I play with the black basket. But sometimes I have little scraps here and there, a little bit too big. The scraps are bigger than I need for the cats. So I end up creating stuff like this here. Again, this is bold and bright, so it has to be done really, really well, otherwise it will look a little washy. This was the top. It was a size 2X. It was over at the Market Street Co-op. It had been sitting there for at least 2 years. It wasn't selling. I needed something quick for the mannequin to wear. So I just tailored it, and it now has a new life. I start off with the t-shirt. I cut in a different angle, and I just add on the strips, so I keep growing it on. I can embellish the size just to make it a little bit of a wing thing, just like Mrs. Jackie's wearing right here. It adds flair. I know I make it look easy, but it's not easy. But that's all I do. Runway fashion. That's all it is about. Thank you. Okay. I think we're ready for the grand finale. We're going to welcome back Mrs. Lulu. She's going to show off her little mermaid dress.
Well,
Thank you.
plus des bras. I want to say thank you, Sandra, for doing all of what you've done. We've been working on this for just a couple of weeks. She sewed all of that together, all the outfits, within a week. It's unbelievable. And we had a good time.
Yes, we did.
And I'd like to thank her. I'd also like to give her a little something for everything that she's done today.
My gosh.
There you go. Thank you.
It has dragonflies, so I think my dream will come true.
This is what, with the help of the public and the people that are out there that want to come in and do stuff for our residents, this is beautiful. It wasn't my idea, it was her idea, and then it became our ideas. But this is what goes on here at Ridgewood. The community helps out, they call us and they want to come do something. We have our four-wheeling riders from the Legionnaires that come in in the spring and in the summer and in the fall to come give them a ride. It's all something that it's really nice for our residents. We have a lot of stuff going on. And I'd like to thank you once again.
Glad I came. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And thank you for oh yes, don't leave, okay? Because we have refreshments for you. We have something good. It's always good. What we're going to do is, we're going to close, mais allez vous en pas. Vous pouvez rester. On va manger, puis prendre un petit peu de quoi à boire. Puis, OK? I'm going to thank my volunteers. Nos volontaires qui ont venu aujourd'hui. On a une qui fait mal à la radio. Thank you, Bernice. and Madame Lorraine helping us out as well. And let me see, was there some, the CNAs too? Oh yes, Marge. We have them all over. We have a lot of volunteers. I would like to thank you all. Madame Gloria and yeah. And another thing, Madame Rita is telling me that on a group de musique qui vient jouer ici. We have a lot of musicians that come in, and you're welcome anytime to come for a visit if you see we have music. Just come on in and join us. We appreciate you. We appreciate our musicians a lot. So, thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.